Hello students, today we'll study another story from your class 12 syllabus. This is from your book Vistas. The name of the story is The Tiger King and it is written by Ramaswamy Iyer Krishnamurthy. The short form of the name of the writer is Kalki. It's a very interesting story and I hope you will like it. Story The Tiger King is a satire. Satire means it's a comment on the pride and stubbornness. Stubbornness means jid of those in power. The writer Kalki takes us to the days of autocratic and eccentric kings. Eccentric means actually mad kings. These kings lived under the thumb rule of British. Hence, they feared the British the most. Most of the time, the rulers were not interested in serving the people and working for the welfare of the public. Instead, they spent their time in foolish pursuits. They flouted all laws and bent them to suit their selfish interests. They were so selfish they did not care about the people who are responsible for making them kings, to serving the public. This is the story of the Maharaja of Pratibandhapuram. He tried to belie what was written in his fate, his destiny. The chief astrologer had predicted that the cause of his death would be a tiger. So the king tried his best to prove the prediction wrong. His campaign of tiger hunting was very successful. All his strategies and wise plans worked till he killed 99 tigers. Yes, he killed 99 tigers in all. But the astrologer has said that the death will come through the 100th tiger. But the 100th tiger eluded him till his death. The irony of fate brings quite an unexpected end to the Maharaja. The hero who was able to kill 99 tigers couldn't kill the only one that was left. The last tiger he thought to be dead survived. So you will, as I tell you that in detail, you will realize what happened while he had killed the 100 tiger. He thought that he had killed the 100 tiger. So he had become careless. The king's bullet had missed its mark. Ironically, the 100 tiger which caused his death was not ferocious beast of blood and flesh. It was actually not a real tiger. It was actually a wooden tiger. One of the slivers of the wood. Slivers of the wood means जो wood के रेशे निकले होते हैं ना. One of the slivers of the wood pierced his right hand and caused an infection and a suppurating stone. Basically, he had septic, which ultimately led to his death. Now, coming to the characters of the story, the main character of the story is the Tiger King. Since he had killed so many tigers, his ambition in life was to kill tigers, so he was known as the Tiger King. He is the hero of the story. He is the Maharaja of Pratibandhapuram. You will be surprised to know his name. His name is His Highness Jamidar General Khiledar Major Satyavihagra Samhari Maharaja Dhiraj Vishwa Bhuvan Samrat Sir Jilani Jang Jang Bahadur MAD SATC or CRCK. Yeah, this long is his name. You just have to remember that he was the king of Pratibandhapuram or the Tiger King. Now then, the next person, very important, is the Diwan, who is working under the king. He is the chief administrative officer of the king. The next person is the chief astrologer who made the prediction that he will die through a tiger. He is the royal foreteller of the state. The next person is the British officer. He is known as Jurai. Jurai is the name, the native language, the British officer is known as Jurai. He is a high ranking officer. And the last person is Duresani, the wife of the high ranking officer. She's a very greedy lady and you'll come to know about it, but she's very smart. Now the story begins with the death of the Tiger King. So Kalki starts the story with the death of the Tiger King, the king of Pratibandhapuram, and the rest of the tale tells us how he died, the manner of his death. The state astrologer had predicted that the newly born prince will grow up to be the hero of heroes. Heroes ka bhi hero. Basically, he'll be too brave, bravest of the braves and a great warrior. It was rumored that the astrologer had prophesied that the king's birth itself, that he will have to die one day. He was surprised. Itna brave jana bhi kabhi mar sakta hai. How can such a brave person ever die? The writer has expressed this satirically, since all humans die one day, so his death is inevitable. The king, just 10 days old, now this is the only another surprising part, that this 10-day-old baby started speaking at that point of time when he came to know that he will die. He started asking intelligent questions to the astrologer, that is, what will be the reason of his death. He said, everybody knows that we have to die one day. This is not unusual that you are telling. Tell me what will be the reason for my death. He was told that the baby was born in the hour of the bull. Basically, it's a Taurus sign. Since the bull and the tiger were core enemies, so the king would definitely die because of a tiger. So the tiger will be the cause of his death. The young prince, instead of getting scared that he will die through a tiger, growled, grr, and uttered terrifying words, "Let tigers beware." No other miracle took place. The child grew up like any royal child, drinking white cow's milk. He was taught by an English tutor, because that in those days the British ruled the country. So he was taught by an English tutor. They were forced to learn English and looked after by an English nanny. Nanny means the main nurse was also in English. He watched English films. When he was 20, he was crowned as king. He was fed the cow's milk also, which was English. It was then the prediction of his death by the tiger reached the Maharaja's ear. So that was the only unnatural part which had happened when he was 10 days old. Rest, his life was very normal till he was 20 years old. So somebody, he must have heard it from somewhere that when he was 10 days old, that it was told that this person will die through a tiger. So this news reached the Maharaja's ear, and he in turn, in order to safeguard himself, under the pretext of self-defense, killed a tiger. And he was very thrilled that now I have killed a tiger, so I am safe. He called the astrologer, who said that he can kill 99 tigers, but he should be careful with the 100th one. The state astrologer was so sure of the veracity, of the truth of his prediction, that he announced that he would cut off his ceremonial tuft. वो जो बोधी पहनते हैं ना, वो जो astrologers, he will cut off the ceremonial tuft. It is called the tuft. And he will crop his hair. मैं अपने बाल कटवा लूँगा, मैं अपनी चोटी कटवा लूँगा, and become an insurance agent. I will leave my astrology in case the king was able to kill the 100 tiger. He also said, I am going to burn away all my astrology books if you are able to kill 100 tigers. So he was so sure that the king will die through the 100 tiger. So the Maharaja pledged, उसने कसम खा ली, that all other affairs of the state would be attended after killing the 100 tigers. Then he started killing tigers. None except the Maharaja was allowed to hunt tigers. So he banned tiger hunting altogether in his kingdom. He sent out a proclamation and order that all the wealth of such people would be confiscated, would be taken away by force, who would flout this rule, who would disobey this rule. Once, a high-ranking British officer, known as the Durai in their language, visited the state. Now, this British officer was very fond of hunting tigers, and his fish was also declined. The officer requested for getting a photograph with a tiger killed by Maharaja. He said, we just want to get a photograph clicked with a tiger which has already been killed. And this request was also rejected. However, as a consequence of this refusal, the king faced the danger of losing his own throne because अब British officer को नाराज कर दिया है, and the British army will also be really against it, and they might take away, he might make a complaint and they might take away the Maharaja's kingdom. So to please the officer's wife, Turesani, he sent 50 diamond rings from a jeweler in Calcutta, expecting that she would take one or two of them. 50 diamond rings भेजिए, एक दो ले लेगी. Instead, that greedy woman, that clever woman, kept all the rings costing 3 lakh rupees to the Maharaja and sent a thank you note to the Maharaja. But the Maharaja was not disappointed as his state was secured. Chalo, Raj Darbar to bach gaya, 3 lakh rupees gaye. Now 3 lakh rupees was a lot of money in those days. In 10 years, the Maharaja killed 70 tigers and did not find any one in Pratibandhapuram. Ab 70 tigers the aur utne maar diye. So he decided to marry a girl from the royal state which had more tigers to complete his tiger. Whenever he visited his in-laws, he killed 5 to 6 tigers. अपने पास नहीं है तो ससुराल में जाऊंगा and I will kill 5 to 6 tigers whenever he went. This way he managed to kill 99 tigers and was feverishly anxious to kill the 100th tiger. But he could not find one. Somehow it was impossible to find one more tiger that would help the king attain his goal of 100 tigers. One day, news came that sheep had begun to disappear from a hillside village. This meant that the tiger had been on the prowl in that area. The villagers who told the Maharaja about the development were granted a 3-year exemption from taxes. The Maharaja became very happy because he was eager to kill the 100 tiger. He said, "Inka 3 saal ka lagan maaf kar do. Let them not pay taxes for 3 years." But when the tigers could not be found, the Maharaja's fury, his anger, led to many officers losing their jobs. And then he said, double their land tax for that village. So this shows he was a mad king. He was not taking care of the serving the public, and he was on his whims and fancies, sometimes doubling the taxes, sometimes totally not taking taxes at all. The Diwan became anxious about the resulting discontentment among the public and the possibility of him losing his job. He said, people are not liking the fact. So the Maharaja said, what are you doing here for? I have appointed you for the same, to make the people happy. So he visited People's Park in Madras. There was a place, a kind of a zoo, where there were tigers. So he brought an old tiger in his own van and placed it in the forest and informed the Maharaja that we have found a tiger. Now the Maharaja was elated, he was joyous. He took great care and shot the tiger and left the place with great triumph. But he did not know that the bullet did not hit the tiger. But out of the fear from the sound of the bullet, the tiger had collapsed. ऐसे गिर गया था. The Maharaja ordered the tiger to be brought back in a grand procession. उसने कहा उसको इसकी समाधि बनाएंगे. We are going to erect a tomb for this person and give him a royal procession. Just then, the hunters who had come to collect the tiger's body found out that the tiger had not died but had only fainted. Fearing loss of their jobs, the hunters killed the tigers themselves and quickly buried it and erected a tomb in its place. The king remained unaware and he thought that he had killed 100 tigers. But he did not know that the 100th tiger was not killed by him. Now, a lot of children ask me this, that what happened to the astrologer? The astrologer must have died by the time. So, there is, he could not be informed about the same. Now, the king started enjoying with his
son. He realized I have a family too. So it was his son's third birthday and he wanted to buy him a special present. Now he went to the market. He found a wooden tiger in a toy shop, which he took away as an offering on behalf of the owner. Now this event is there an example of royal greed. He did not pay for it. He simply said, this is a gift from you to the prince. This toy tiger was not well made. It had small tiny slivers, वो रेशे निकले होते हैं ना, all over its surface, one of which pierced the king's right hand while the Maharaja was playing with the prince. As a result, an infection flared up and slowly developed into a sore spreading all over the arm. 3 famous surgeons from Madras were brought down to cure the king. After operating, one of the surgeons announced that the operation was a success, but it implied the success of the prophecy. For them, they were so tired of the king that they felt it's a successful operation only once the king dies. But now Maharaja had died owing to the infection caused by the wound. There was a septic actually. Thus, the 100 tiger takes his final revenge upon the Tiger King. Now, coming to the main questions that have been generally asked in boards, I have given some answers to them as well. You should go through them. Who was the Tiger King? Why does he get that name? How does he get that name? Sir, you will write, Sir Jilani Changjang Bahadur, the king of Pratibandhapuram, was known as the Tiger King. At the time of his birth, the astrologers declared that the prince would have to die one day. The 10-day-old prince asked the astrologer to reveal the manner of his death. The chief astrologer said that the cause of his death would be a tiger. The young prince growled and uttered those terrifying words, "Let tigers beware." As years passed, he realized his dream and killed 99 tigers. Since he was a brave and fearless king who devoted all his energies to kill 100 tigers to disprove an astrological prediction about his death, he got the name Tiger King. Next question, which has been asked in boards a lot of time: why did the Maharaja suddenly decide to get married? Whom did he wish to marry? Now this person is not concerned that I should marry the right girl. For him, he was so obsessed, he suddenly decided to marry because he wanted to kill 30 more tigers in order to complete the tally of 100 tigers. मेरे kingdom में तो 70 tigers हैं, अब 30 और चाहिए. So let me marry a girl having a large tiger population in her father's kingdom. He wished to marry a girl from the royal family of such a state which had large tiger population. Next question, a favorite with the boards. When did the Tiger King stand in danger of losing his kingdom? How did he avoid it? The Maharaja stood in danger of losing his kingdom when he denied permission to a senior British officer, Durai, and hence annoyed him. To overcome this difficulty, a bribe of 50 diamond rings was sent to the Duresani, the officer's wife, to select one or two from them. The greedy Duresani kept all the rings and sent a thank you note. Although it cost the Maharaja 3 lakh rupees, but his kingdom was saved. Next question, what prediction did the astrologer make at the birth of the Tiger King? You can say the state astrologer had predicted that the newly born prince will grow up to become the hero of the heroes, bravest of the braves, and a great warrior. He also predicted that the baby was born in the hour of the bull. Since the bull and the tiger were core enemies, so the king would definitely die because of a tiger. Later, the king came to know that 100 tiger would be the cause of his death. Finally, the prediction did come true as the king was killed by a tiger, though a wooden tiger, but it was 100 tiger. Next question, how did the Tiger King meet his end? What is ironical about it? The king had gifted his son a wooden tiger for his birthday. It had been unskillfully carved and tiny slivers stood up like quills from its rough surface. One of the slivers pierced the Maharaja's right hand and infected his arm. In 4 days, it developed into a suppurating sore and spread all over the arm. The king died while being operated for his wound. Now, what is ironical? The fact that such a brave king died because of a tiny sliver on a harmless wooden tiger. A wooden tiger तो attack भी नहीं कर सकता. In the story, it has been written that the tiger king, there were times when he did not have a gun in his hand and he literally fought with tigers to kill them, and he was able to kill live tigers through his own arms. So the man who killed 99 ferocious tigers getting killed by a fake one is quite ironical. Now next question, who actually killed the 100th tiger? The 100th tiger was actually killed by one of the hunters. In reality, the king had missed his mark and the tiger had only fainted from the shock of the bullet. The hunters feared losing their job, so they did not inform the Maharaja. Now that's all from today. I hope you like this story. If you like it, do like, share or subscribe. Happy learning!